This is a video walkthrough for our Piper and Polly Genesis Child theme for WordPress. The Piper and Polly is a Pinterest style masonry grid type of theme. And you can see right here I am on our front page, which displays all of our recent posts in a masonry style grid in the left column here. Now the template takes care of this automatically, so all you need to do is write a post, upload a featured image, and it'll be displayed here on the front page for you. The images, as I just stated, are the featured images that you need to upload for each post. If you don't upload a featured image for the post, it'll just display like this one over here, the Piper and Polly info, because I don't have an uploaded image here for the featured image. One thing I get asked a lot is regarding the featured image widths. A lot of people are concerned that each photo they upload isn't the same width, and if it's not, will the columns be displayed kind of wonky? The answer is no. You can upload a photo that is any width and the theme will automatically resize it down for you. So let's say this photo here with the flowers, when I uploaded it, it was 800 pixels wide, and this one over here was 550 pixels wide. They are automatically resized down, so they are the same width. The only thing that is adjustable is the height, and this is to prevent any kind of image squashing. So we don't have a height defined, and that's what gives it this Pinterest style look anyway. Another question I get asked about the home page is how many posts can I have displayed on the front page? You can have as many posts displayed on the front page as you want, and you can control this yourself by going, when you're in your WordPress dashboard, by going to settings and then reading, and you can change the values right there. I have just set it up to display 7 or so I can show you how the next page feature works, and you can see it'll just go here to the next page for you. Okay, moving on. Another question I get asked a lot is about the sidebar right here and the footer widget areas. A lot of people think that because I have only included these widgets on the sidebar for the theme demo, that that's the only widgets they can use, and that is totally not the case. So if you don't have a subscribe form, you don't have to use it. If you don't want your archives being displayed, you don't have to use it. If you want to put a Pinterest widget here instead of Instagram, that's totally cool. You can do that. So everything is very customizable. The sidebar is totally widget ready. The footer is totally widget ready, so you can put whatever you want here. I've just laid this out here because I think it looks good. Moving on to the blog page. I do want to point out one thing here. The blog page has to be used for the blog page. It cannot be used for the front page. So you have to use this as your main front page. So when people visit your site, they need to see this. You cannot have them see this instead of the other page. There's a little bug with WordPress that makes this not able to happen. So this is the blog page that you can just link in your menu bar here. You can see we have our posts just laid out here. And then you can go to the next page if you need to as well. And there are more posts for you. Moving on, I want to point out the layout options. So you can set any page to have the sidebar content layout. You can do the full width layout, or you can keep it with the content sidebar layout. And you can change this for any extra page you make. Like this is the about page. I didn't change this. It's still the content sidebar layout, but a lot of times I like to make the about pages full width. So you can totally do that with this theme. Lastly here is the contact us form. This isn't built in. I just wanted to point out that the styling is built in. So as you can see here, you will need to download and install Contact Form 7 plugin for WordPress to get a contact form like this to display. It's relatively easy to do. but I did just want to point out that the styling is built right in. If it wasn't, sometimes the forms don't display the best. They look kind of ugly. So this is a great way to easily add a form that looks good to your website. The last two things I wanted to talk about are the menus here. Another question I get asked quite frequently is, do I need to use both menus? What if I only want to use one? You can do that. You actually don't have to use any menus if you don't want to. So you can use just the top one, just the bottom one, both, neither, whatever you want. Okay, the very last and final thing I wanted to discuss is color changes. I have run into quite a few people who want color changes made on their themes, and the question is always, can I do this easily myself? You need to feel comfortable editing CSS code in order to change the theme colors. It's really not that difficult, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's probably going to be a little bit more complicated. So we do offer theme color changes for about $15 to $25. Just a small little add-on to cover the time involved for us to change the colors. And you can change the colors to anything you want. We'll work with you. So if you have an existing logo that you need the theme to be matched to, or maybe you like gray instead of black, we can do it. Just contact us and we'll set something up for you. So that is it for this walkthrough. If you have any more questions on this theme before you purchase, please feel free to contact us and we'll get those questions answered for you.